I am recording the first 2 minutes audio of this video as voiceover because I took this part of the video next to a highway and the audio was not good. So, hello from Switzerland. I am currently close to the Gotthard Tunnel on my way from Germany to Malta. Basically from Germany via Frankfurt I go to Genova via Switzerland, and then from Genova I take a ferry to Palermo. Then I drive from Palermo to Pozzallo, and from Pozzallo I take another ferry to Malta. Over here I am at the north of the Gotthard Tunnel. I will be driving from the north to the south of this tunnel and arrive where I got my inspiration, as I mentioned before, for this channel, Drive, Travel, Live, and where Switzerland basically changed my life. Over here you can see a small stream of water. It's actually very peaceful to watch, and there's a walking route also. It's fast over here, however I cannot go there. Over there you can see the mountains. My car. And it's a bit dirty. You can see the white mountain tops for this time. It's beginning of November right now. The temperature is about 13 degrees over here. Anyway, I will end this part of this video here, and I will see you at the south end of the Gotthard Tunnel. I am in here. The first place I mentioned where my journey into Switzerland, and how my life changed. Basically all I said in the beginning of this the first video on this channel. Let me clean the rain, because so you can see better. So basically this is the place. Turn right. That's the GPS. Over here you can see the hotel, and in one of those rooms over there on the right side, I had my car parked, which I will show you on this photo. It was the Mercedes E-Class, I believe, and I could see the car when I looked in the morning to check the car. Obviously, as a car guy, I like to see how my car is in the morning, if it's all okay. and then I immediately saw that view on the left side and on the right side. Today it's not covered with snow, but it was all covered with snow, and basically that's where my journey into Switzerland has started. As I said, I had come here. This is the south of the Gotthard Tunnel, because I was talking to a friend and he said there's the longest tunnel, and I was excited about it to go into it. Now, speaking about the tunnel, as I said before I'm doing this over here, I was entering the north of the tunnel and coming to the south. The tunnel is nothing interesting in itself. However, some interesting things about it. I mean, not interesting while you're driving in it. It's about 17 kilometers, nearly 17 kilometers. You have about 15 minutes approximately. Today there was a speed limit of 80. It could be lower, I believe. And I think it's 80 at the moment. Maybe in the future they make it higher, I don't know, or they keep it as it is for safety reason because of fire. But at the moment, the tunnel from the north to the south only is open. By only I mean that's the one being used even for the traffic coming from the south to the north. The other one is still being constructed. In the tunnel, it was about, usually in the middle of it, it was 31 degrees. And before it was about 10, 11, and here it's 8. I thought there would be snow today, but there wasn't, because usually from the north side of the tunnel to the south side of the tunnel, the weather changes drastically. I thought it's because I'm not quite sure the level where I am at, as regards to level above the sea meters, and I don't know also the level of the north of the tunnel, because I thought that it's colder here since the tunnel is a bit uphill. However, I believe, because I was monitoring my instant fuel consumption, I believe it was about the same. Like at the beginning it's a bit uphill, and then it's level, and then it's a bit downhill. I believe. I'm not sure about this, but anyway. Let's come a little bit to the car. I made, let me show you, I made 600 kilometers till now. And I believe I said before I will speak about the fuel consumption on this car. The tank is nearly mid. So with half a tank, I made, you see the 596.5 there? I reset that when I fueled up in Artalsee. So it's about 70 kilometers from Frankfurt to the north. So from there to here, I believe the place is called Piotta. I made nearly 600 kilometers and used only half a tank. This shows you how economical this car is, but as I said, we speak about that in the next video, hopefully. But I didn't want to miss this opportunity to make this video over here, where my journey, sort of, like, that got me to this channel, Drive, Travel, Live, started. This was about, I think, 2010. One thing about here, if you happen to come here, this hotel is a very good hotel. Not overly expensive, although it's in Switzerland, and it's right next to the highway. That's the hotel, and the highway is somewhere there. And basically, it's a good hotel to stop if you're making a journey from the south to the north of Switzerland, or vice versa. It really amazes me about Switzerland how. By the way, sorry, I am doing this video from inside the car, but since it's a bit cold outside, I have a beginning of flu, and I want to stay well for the continuation of my journey. Speaking about Switzerland, there's certain calmness over here. It's literally like you entered a different world, a more conscious world. And while I was coming over here, driving through Switzerland, Interlaken, Lucerne, something hit me, like Switzerland, as they say in English, it's an English saying, they have all the money in the world, right? It's not quite so, but Switzerland is a very stable economy. From the little I know about money, I don't know a lot about money, but you could tell that it's a rich place, and since things are very expensive, etc. Anyway, but the paradox is that the people here look they look like they don't need any money. Everything takes its space, no one is in a hurry, sort of, a bit like Germany, but even on a higher level. So that's the paradox. It looks like everybody doesn't need any money, but then they have all the money in the world. Maybe we'll speak about this in the future, and it really gives you something to think about, and yes, we will talk about that in the future. One thing I wanted to mention, I was going to mention this before, I don't know if you can see it from there. There is like over there, I will show you a picture while I'm doing this. I took it a bit before I started the video. There are like pipes over there going uphill up to the very top of the mountain. Up there, it's about, I believe it's about 2,000 meters from here. So when you go up there, there's a lake called Lago Ritom. You can also go by car, so imagine what I did. I obviously went by car over there too. After I went with, where there are those pipes, there is a, I don't know what you call it, it's not like a ski lift, it's a train, but that, yes, a cogwheel train, I believe it's called. You will find a lot of them in Switzerland, I believe. And it takes you up there, and there's a small walk, like 10 minutes walk, and there's a lake. I will show you some pictures when I went up there, both with that train, which is a nice experience, and both with the car. I believe I had a BMW 1 Series back then. I recommend that if you come here, you will try that. It's called Lago Ritom, and you take the cogwheel from down there where you see the flag. I don't know if you can see it on the video. Yes, it's there in the center, and it goes up 2,000 meters, and you bring all this valley underneath. It's like you feel like God over there, basically. You have all the world beneath you. Everything is tiny. You see the train, which is over there on the right side. I believe that behind me there is also an airport over here somewhere, because once I noticed something, maybe a small airplane airport, I'm not sure, but anyway. So I will continue my journey to Italy now. Maybe I stay in Como. Ciao from Switzerland. This place going underneath the highway. Over here I took a picture back in 2011, I believe, which looks like a postcard. I will show it to you. It's not over here exactly, but just 1 kilometer up north from here. So beautiful.